Welcome to Bottoms Down, Chair Yoga for Everyone. I'm Carol, and I'm so glad you joined us. Today is day 22 of our 30-day Reset and Renew series. Poses such as quadruped with awkward airplane will get your body moving and engage your body's natural fat-burning capability. Let's experience our chair yoga practice as a community together. Hello and welcome to Bottoms Down, Chair Yoga for Everyone. I'm Carol and I'm so glad you joined us today. So I hope you're enjoying our new format with some shorter and longer classes. We've added some new sections to the Bottoms Down YouTube channel homepage to make it easier to find the classes by length or by purpose or body area. So be sure and check it out. And if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. Don't forget it's free. And we'd love to hear from you, so leave me a comment. Now, in today's practice, we're going to explore some poses to get that body moving and engage your body's natural fat-burning capability. You'll only need your chair for today's practice, and let's get started. All right, so we're going to sit up nice and tall in our chair. Let's go ahead and move forward a little bit, right? So we're not leaning back. We're going to place both feet firmly on the floor, and we call this grounding. So I want you to think about those 4 pressure points. So there's one behind the big toe, behind the little toe, and the 2 points of the heel. And think about having all 4 of those pressure points equally weighted on the floor. And the next thing I want you to think about are your sits bones. So we want to have them have equal weight in both of those sits bones so they're grounded to the chair, okay? Next, we're going to lift our heart up and lower our shoulders out of our ears, right? So we want to engage that belly. So the minute you lift your heart, you should begin to feel the activation through those abdominal muscles. We're going to place our hands lightly on our thighs, palms facing up, if that works for you. Close your eyes. And if you don't like closing your eyes, you can just soften and look down, but connect to that heart center. So just connecting to your breath, feeling that natural inhalation and exhalation. Let's go ahead and elongate the breath, inhaling a little more deeply, exhaling a little more completely. Let's do that again. Inhale to 4 counts. And exhale to 5 counts. One more time. Inhale to 4 counts, just your own counting. Exhale to 5 counts. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your intentions for today's practice. One more breath. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. Let's take another deep breath in. And release it. Beautiful. We're going to roll our shoulders up and back and down. Let's do that again. Rolling them up and back and down and reverse it. Let's do that. So trying to feel what's happening in your body as you're rolling these shoulders, right? What's happening in your neck and in those shoulders? How does it feeling? Lovely. All right. Just kind of move around a little bit if you want to. Okay, let's go ahead and drop our right ear to our right shoulder. All right. Let's reach up with that right hand and we're just going to lay it gently on the head. We're not going to pull or tug. We're just going to let the weight of this hand give a little extra stretch. Go ahead and extend that other arm out. And one more breath here. Oh yeah, let's release it. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and look up. Whew, lift that head up is what I meant to say. Let's go to the other side. So first of all, we're going to let that head fall. Now, this may be enough for you, right? If you've got pretty tight muscles here in the neck, this may be all you want. It's fine. But if you want to go ahead and add that hand, we're just going to lay it gently on that head, right? We're not pulling or tugging, just letting the weight of it extend a little bit more into that stretch. Let's go ahead and take that other hand, and we're lengthening that arm out. Oh, yeah. One more breath here. Let's bring one arm in, release the head, and bring it up. Oh my goodness. Let's roll one shoulder at a time. How about it? And reverse it. It feels good. Whatever works for you, right? If you prefer the 2-shoulder roll, that's good. It doesn't matter, right? It's just kind of what works for you. Okay, we're going to move into a cat and a cow. This is our spinal warm-up. We do them every time. They're so important, though. So we're going to place our hands lightly on our thighs, pull that belly in, tuck the chin, round the shoulders, right? So we're creating that little cat look. All right, one more breath here. Now we're going to lift up. We're going to grab the back of our chair, squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back, and lift your heart. So here is a cow pose. So we've got a few options for cow pose. We're going to do this option today. All right, let's go back to cat. Here we go. Place those hands in your lap. Pull your belly button in. Tuck your chin. Look down at your lap. All right, let's do one more breath here. And we're going to lift back up, and we're going to grab the back of our chair and lift. Oh, yeah. That should feel really, really good. And release. Give me more shoulder rolls. I don't care. 2 at a time, 1 at a time. You can move around a little bit, right? You can move that head a little bit. It's all good, right? Kind of a free form, what feels good to you. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to move into our mountain pose. So we're going to start in goalpost arms. Let's extend those fingers a little bit. Now, if you have arthritis in your hands, I wouldn't do this, right? It's okay. Just stay here. But if you don't and you want to stretch those fingers a little bit in our goalpost arms, do so. All right. Now we're going to release those fingers. We're going to stay in goalpost arms, and we're just going to lean our mountain. Okay? Now, thinking about stretching this hip down. So we want to really be feeling a lot of stretch in this side waist. Let's come up, and we're going to lean our mountain the other way. Oh, that should feel really, really good. All right, let's come up. Now, we're going to lean our mountain, and then all I want you to do is keep your arms right where they are. Don't move your arms, but I want you to turn, and I want you to look up at the ceiling. You might feel a little more stretch in that side waist. Are your sits bones still on the chair, right? Are your feet still on the floor? All right, let's take that twist out. Let's come up, and we're going to go the other way. And then we're going to turn, and we're going to look up at the ceiling. That should feel really, really good. Beginning to stretch out that side waist a little bit more. One more breath here. Look center and come up. Bring those hands down. All right. Does that feel good? Okay. Last thing before we move on. We're going to take this hand and we're going to place it on the outside of that knee. Okay. Opposite hand is going to go on the chair behind me. Extend the spine long. Turn and look over your shoulder. So just a seated twist. We're breathing here. One more breath and release. And let's come the other way. Here we go. This hand is out. This hand back behind your chair. Lift and twist. Don't hold your breath. Just your natural breath here. One more breath and face forward. All right. Let's grab a sip of water. Okay, so we're sitting up nice and tall in our chair, and we're going to move through a sun salutation. So we're going to bring our hands to our heart to start with. All right, so we're going to inhale as we come up. We're going to bring those hands together at the ceiling, mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Up we go. Big circle around. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to keep on going all the way up. Interlace fingers, pointer finger to the ceiling. We're going to lean our mountain. We're going to come up and we're going to lean our mountain the other way. We're going to come up. Now, we're going to swan dive forward. Pull that belly button into your spine. Make sure you're protecting that low back. Place your hands in airplane arms. Extend your spine long, trying to put space between each and every vertebra, lengthening through that spine. One more breath. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to do that one more time, just like that. Up we go. Big circle around. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to come up to mountain pose, interlace fingers. Let's lean that mountain. We're going to come up and we're going to lean it the other way. And we're going to come up and we're going to make that big swan dive forward into that forward salute. Stretch, lengthen through that spine. One more breath. Place your hands or your arms on your thighs. Let your heart fall forward into a forward fold. See how that feels on the back. Right? One more breath here. Tuck the chin and roll it out. Okay. So there was a sun salutation. Now we're going to continue moving through our sun salutation, but we're going to add a chair pose. And in that chair pose, that's where we're going to begin to build some heat. So we're going to hold the chair pose, and then we're going to do it a few different ways. So we're going to begin to build some heat, and that gets that metabolism going, right? And there's where our fat burning begins to happen, our own natural body's ability to burn that fat. All right, let's bring those hands to the heart. Here we go. Big circle, up we go. And bring your hands to your heart. We're going to leave out the leaning mountain. So we're going to come back up to mountain and we're going to dive it forward into that forward salute. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Place your arms on those thighs. Let your heart fall forward into a forward fold. All right. Now, from your forward fold, what you're going to do is you're going to lift your heart back up. Bring your hands to your heart. Actually, let's start. Put your hands right on your thighs. Act like you're going to get out of the chair, but no. So we're activating our big muscles here, our quadricep muscles. Our belly is tight. We're pressing down on those thighs. We're acting like we're getting out of the chair, but we're not. One more breath. Release. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to do that again. Up we go. Bring your hands to heart. Now we're coming to mountain. We're going to dive forward into that forward salute. Don't forget to stretch. Lengthen through those hands. Head toward forward. Arms are back. Bring your hands to your heart. Act like you're going to get out of the chair, but don't. Or you can have your hands on your thighs if you prefer that. One more breath and release. Now, what we're adding on is our hips are going to come up off the chair this time. Have your hands on your thighs, pressing. Here we go. Hands to heart. Up we go. Big circle. Hands to heart. Up to mountain, diving forward, belly button to spine, forward salute, stretch. One more breath, forward fold. I think I left this one out last time. Sorry about that. Forward fold. Now bring your hands to your heart, or you can have your hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Hips come up off the chair. Okay, now hold it. Hold that right there. I'm going to turn to the side. I want you to see what's happening. So what happens invariably, I want you to look down at your toes. Can you see your toes and can you wiggle them, right? I want those hips back. Hips are back. So inevitably what happens is people want to bring those knees forward. I don't want you to do that. I want you to bring those hips back. Go ahead and have a seat. So what happens when you bring your hips back, first of all, you protect your knees. But second of all, it really engages those quadriceps, doesn't it? You feel it? All right. Okay. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to do that again. Up we go. Bring your hands to your heart. Up to mountain. Dive forward to forward salute. Stretch out those arms, airplane arms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Forward fold. Ha. All right, are we ready? Lift your heart. Bring your hands to your heart or your hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, up we go. Everybody look down. Can you see your toes? Can you wiggle them? Are your knees behind your toes, right? You want those hips back. One more breath here. Now the extension or the add-on here is we're extending those arms out. I'm looking down at the floor, all right? No wrinkles in the neck. I'm extending those arms long. Ooh, yeah. You feeling a little heat in those legs? One more breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Have a seat. Here we go. Up. Bring your hands to your heart. Mountain pose. Dive forward to that forward salute. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Forward fold. Ha. Lift your heart. Hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. Up we go. All right. Listen to my voice. Extend those arms out. Change is coming. One more breath here. Now, instead of sitting down, we're going to stand up. And we're going to dive forward. Belly button to spine. Hands on your shins. Halfway lift. Extend that spine long. Forward fold. Ha. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit into your chair pose. Shoot those hips back. Extend those arms long. Shoulders are down out of the ears. One more breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Have a seat. Here we go. Up we go. Dive forward. Ha. Halfway lift is your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your heart. Come into your chair pose. One more breath here. Extend those arms long. Oh yeah. Are we ready? Take a deep breath in, standing up. Inhale here. Dive it forward. Ha. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit back in your child's chair pose. One more breath. Have a seat. Now, we're going to do one more, and this one's going to feel weird, but it's just a cool thing to do. We're going to take our feet wide, okay? So now, we're still using the same muscles. We're still activating our quads and everything, but we're going to get a little inner thigh work too. We're only going to do one, all right? But we're going to go through the whole thing. Are we ready? Bring your hands to your heart. Up we go into that sun. Bring your hands here. Up we go, diving forward, belly button to spine. Forward salute. Arms on your thighs. Forward fold. Lift your heart. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Come into your chair pose. It feels weird, doesn't it? I know it does. Same thing goes, though. Knees behind toes. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Your hips are back. Extend those arms long. Looking down at the floor. One more breath. Stand up. Hands to the ceiling. Dive it forward. Belly button to spine. Ha. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come into your chair pose. Wide-legged chair pose. One more breath. Have a seat and release. Ha! How'd you do? Everything good? All right, let's grab a sip of water. All right, we're going to come to standing to the right side of our chair. You're going to face your chair, and we're going to come into a tabletop position. So remember that we want to keep our belly nice and tight, belly button to spine. We're going to hinge forward, all right? Put one hand in the chair and put the other hand in the chair. All right. Now, I'm going to move back just a little. I moved my feet back just a little bit so that I have a nice, I just could feel that I needed to move those feet back a little. All right, we're going to start in a cat and a cow. Okay, we've done this one before. So we're simply going to drop our belly, lift our heart, and lift our hips. And then we're going to pull our belly button to our spine and round your shoulders, tuck the chin, and let the head fall, right? Let's do that again. Drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the hips, belly button to spine, round the shoulders, tuck the chin. One more time. Lift it up, cow pose, come back down into your cat, rounding shoulders, looking at your belly button. One more breath. Come back to that neutral spine. Come up and take a little break. Okay. All right. Everybody feeling good? So remember, in your tabletop position, if you prefer that if this is being on your wrist is too much, you can come up onto this fist, keep your wrist at straight, and just be up on the fist, and that'll be just fine. Okay? All right. So let's everybody take one step back. Do you see? I'm like, I don't know, what am I? A step back from my chair. Okay? We're going to pull our belly button in. We're going to come forward, place one hand in the chair, other hand in the chair. My weight comes forward, okay? So my weight isn't back, right? My weight comes forward. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take the hand that's not next to the back of the chair, okay? So if you're on the right side of the chair, it should be your right hand is going to extend out, and then your left foot is going to extend back, okay? Your belly is tight. You're looking down at your chair. Foot is flexed, toes towards the ceiling. We're holding and we're breathing. We're going to put that hand down and put the foot down, and let's go to the other side. Extend arm and extend leg, stretching through. So we're trying to lengthen through the center of the body, trying to touch the wall in front of us with our fingertips, trying to touch the wall behind us with our flexed foot. One more breath. Put the hand down. Put the other hand down and come up and checking in. How does that feel? Okay? All right, so we're going to add on from there. So if that doesn't feel good to you, or if you want to stay up on your fist, that's fine. If you want to come to the back of your chair, if that feels better for you, that's another option, okay? You've got options here. So pick which version you want to do, and we're about to add on. Are we ready? Here we go. Belly button to spine. We're going to hinge forward. Put one hand in the chair, the other hand in the chair. Bring your weight forward. Here we go. Right hand is out. Left foot is back. We're flexing that foot behind us. We're stretching through the center of the body. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your elbow, your right elbow, and your left knee together. And extend. Knee to elbow. And extend. Knee to elbow. And extend. One more. Knee to elbow. Extend. Now listen. Take your arm, bring it out to a 90 degrees. Your foot is out at a 90 degrees. It's called awkward airplane. It is challenging. One more breath here. Bring those arms and leg back center. Put your leg down, your hand down. Roll up. How's that feel? Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, so remember, we're going to take about a step away from our chair. Belly is tight. We're going to hinge forward. Put your hands in the chair. Bring your weight forward. Okay, so now we're going to take our left hand and our right foot. Okay, so left hand and right foot. We're flexing that foot that's in the air. Hand is extended. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Knee to elbow. Extend it out. Stretch. Knee to elbow. Extend it out. Belly button to spine. Knee to elbow. Extend it out. Last one. Knee to elbow. Now extend. Press through. Bring that arm to 90 degrees. Flex the foot. Bring the foot over. Lifting that leg up as much as you can. Belly is tight. One more breath. Come back through. Put the hand down. Roll it up to standing position. Awkward airplane. Whew, that is challenging. All right. Come to the right side of your chair. Again, we're going to be facing the seat of our chair. Now, your foot, the foot that's next to the back of the chair, you want the foot to kind of underneath it so that when you bend your knee, your shin touches, okay? Now, this back foot is going to step back, and you're going to have that foot at that angle, right, that 45-degree angle. Hips are forward, bend the front knee. Okay. You got it? Hold on to the chair is fine. Kind of get everything set. Now, if you can, we're going to let go of the chair and bring our hands to our heart. Take your hands to the ceiling. We're going to move to that warrior two. That front knee should be touching the chair. Flip that palm up and back. Back to your warrior two. We're going to place this arm on the leg for a side angle pose. Press back to your warrior two. Reverse it up and back. Back to your warrior two. Back to side angle pose. Can we do that one more time, and then we're adding one more thing? Here we go. Back to your warrior two. Flip that palm up and back. Back to your warrior two. You should be feeling that front leg. It's screaming at you by now. Side angle pose. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to press through this front heel. We're going to lift the back leg up, grab our chair, and move into a half moon. All right? We can do this. Here we go. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, up we go. Half moon. I know, you got your chair. Hang on to it. Heart is lifted, hips are stacked. We're holding and we're breathing. One more breath. All right, bend that front knee. Let that opposite foot come down. And release. Oh my goodness, how did that feel? Can we do the other side? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. So we got that foot here so that when we bend our knee, it touches. Let's go ahead and step back with that opposite foot. 45-degree angle, hips are forward, hands at heart. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, exhale, hands to the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale. Let's move to that warrior two. Make sure that shin is touching, right? Okay, let's reverse that warrior up and back. Back to your warrior two. Move to that side angle pose. Press it up to warrior two. Reverse up and back. Back to your warrior two. Side angle pose. Oh my goodness. Are we ready? Press to warrior two. Remember, we're going to add that half moon. We got this. We got it. Flip that palm up and back. Back to your side angle pose. Okay, are we ready? All we're going to do is we're going to push through that front heel. We're going to grab the chair, lift this leg up. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Up we go into that half moon. Arm is up to the ceiling. Leg is extended. Flexed foot. We're holding and we're breathing. We're holding and we're breathing. One more breath. You're like, please let us go. Bring that leg down. Back to that warrior two. And release. I know, right? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Come to the right side of your chair. Now, this next series is toe taps. What we're going to do is we're going to hold on to our chair to begin with. But then as you begin to kind of get the feeling of it, if you want to play with your balance a little bit, see if you can let go of the chair some. Okay? All right. Put your weight into the chair, into the leg next to the chair. Okay? Hold on. Bring this other foot out, and we're going to lead with the heel. So we're not leading with the toe. We're going to lead with the heel, which means we're going to work a little bit of that inner thigh. Okay? Belly is tight. Shoulders are down. We're just going to breathe normally. Here we go. And tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Tap, 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 tap. And we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side. Here we go. Now, what's happening? Outer thigh, we're working it, aren't we? Do you want to let go of the chair? See if you can do it without holding on. Belly tight. Tap, tap, tap. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the back. Now, to the back. Here, keep going. Don't stop. Notice what's happening. It's glute work, right? Glute, 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 glute. Don't bend. We're not bending the, nothing in the upper body is moving. The only thing working is this leg. hamstring and glute, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side, 4, 3, 2 to the front, 4, 3, 2 to the side, 4, 3, 2 to the back, 4, 3, 2 to the side, 4, 3, 2 to the front, 2, side 2, back 2, side 2, front, side, back, side, and release. Whew, how's that feel? My heart's up. Standing glute is tired, right? So move around a little bit. Let's do the other side. Okay, so here we go. Our weight is in that standing leg, right? Standing knee is soft, so we don't have a, like a locked knee. And we're just leading with that inner thigh. Tap, tap, tap. Keep going. Tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Let go of the chair if you can. I know, belly is tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side. Keep going. Now, I don't know if you noticed what I just did. I just bent my standing knee a little bit more. My belly is tight. I'm going to do this series without holding on. Working balance. Tap, 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 tap. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the back. Now remember, tap, 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 tap. In the back, the upper body is not moving, right? It's all glute and hamstring work. Tap, 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 tap. Belly is tight. Working that balance. We've got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the side. 3, 2, 1 to the front. 8, 2, 1 to the side. 4, 3, 2 to the back. 4, 3, 2 to the side. 4, 3, 2 to the front. 3, 2 to the side. 2, back 2, side 2, front, side, back, side, and release. I don't know about you, but that one's even harder because my standing glute's already tired from having done the legs on the other side, right? Have a seat. Let's get some water. Ready? Oh my. Okay, we're going to move into that half Lord of the Fishes pose. So we're going to take our right knee, open it nice and wide. Feel that inner thigh stretching. Take that arm, bring it all the way across your body, grab the chair. Crown of the head lifts towards the ceiling, and then we're going to turn and look over the back of our chair. Let's release that and do that one more time. Lift and twist. And release it. Okay, we're going to let this knee fall down towards the floor. Press your foot back behind you if you want it that way. You're up on those back toes. Heart is lifted. Crescent lunge. Let's release that knee and do that one more time. Pressing the back of the kneecap up. Heart is lifted. And release. Good. Face forward. We're going to let this leg extend that leg out, toes towards the ceiling. All right. Lift. Let that heart fall forward, keeping the back flat. Let's go ahead and lift up and do that one more time. Don't forget to extend the spine first, then let that heart fall forward. And release it. Okay, we're going to do our pigeon pose. So you've got options here. You can cross your ankle to ankle if that feels better for you, or you can cross ankle to knee. Let's extend the spine long and let our heart just fall forward. You should be feeling a pretty good stretch through this hip and glute here. Let's lift up and rock our baby. So we're just kind of moving that joint a little bit. All right, let's do that again. Extend the spine long. This time I'm going to put my elbow here on my knee, and I'm going to put my chin on my fingers and press. And if you don't like this, it's okay. Just do the other version. It's all good. One more breath. And rock that baby. Okay, and the final version, you got two others. If you'd rather either of those two are fine. Or extend your hands up towards the ceiling, out as far towards the wall in front of you as you can go, and then let those hands just drop towards the floor. Release that, and let's do the other side. So we're going to take this knee and open it nice and wide. Bring that hand all the way across your body. Grab the chair. Crown of the head lifts. Turn. Look over the back of your chair and breathe. Let's release that and do it again. Lift and twist. And release. This knee falls towards the floor, pushing that foot behind you, lifting your heart into your crescent lunge. Let's release that and do it again. So it's kind of thinking about pressing the back of the kneecap up towards the ceiling, and you'll really get a nice stretch in the front of that leg. And release it, face forward. Okay, this leg is going to extend out, toes to the ceiling, lift through the spine, let that heart fall forward. Let's go ahead and come up. Do that one more time. Extend and hinge. Okay, pigeon pose. We're going to cross either ankle to ankle or ankle to knee. Lengthen through the spine and let that heart fall forward, feeling that stretch in this hip and glute. All right, let's lift our heart up, rock our baby. And do that again. Extend first. Oh, let's put that elbow here, chin on fingers, pressing gently. And up we go. Rock your baby. And you can do either of those two versions, or if you like this one, extend the arms up to the ceiling, out towards the wall in front of you, and let that heart fall forward. And release. All right, let's sit back in our chair. You can lean back now. Just place your hands lightly on your thighs, palms facing up. Close your eyes or soften your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Let life speak to you. Let life speak to you with no complaint or agenda or expectation or judgment on your part. Let life reveal its truth. Open yourself to experience what's really there, what's actually happening. See the beauty, feel the texture, observe the cycles and rhythms that continue on and on. Seek to taste life, to appreciate its wonder, not to capture or to possess it. Endeavor to work within life's realities, not to overpower or control these realities. Let life be, and let yourself be one with it, at peace with it. Understand that you will never fully understand, and draw deep wisdom from that awareness. Know that each ending opens the way for a new beginning. Watch as life changes and remains ever the same. Sincerely experience and celebrate life. Let life speak to you. Let life come to you. Let life find authentic, beneficial expression in all you do. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with your right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with your hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with your left hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. Remember, if you would click on that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. Leave me a comment, and I will see you next time.